way off. Battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Sacramento Kings. Take a look at the Kings. They have more than a realistic shot at it this series between the 4th and the 5th seed, often one of the most exciting of the first round.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
A shot by Jordan, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Peyton's got it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside Jordan. Green by James. That's tipped. Here's Crawford. And it's Fisher with the rebound. And so Fisher will bring it up for Sacramento. Right side Jordan. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Great D that time from Artest. D2 from Crawford. The putback out to Peyton. Crawford outside. Lock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Fader on the way. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Clement. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Crawford's shot is good. Take a look at the Kings. Well, they have a difficult test here in the first round. With the talent level of these two teams, this feels more like a second-round matchup.
Yeah, I think most of us are expecting it to be a highly competitive series. Home-court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Good on the second free throw. And here are the Kings now. It's a three-point game. Fisher inside. Pass to Mass. And it's good, 2 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Crawford looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fisher outside. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Peyton. Crawford outside. Three on the clock. Over Jordan. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Fisher missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Drives to the hoop. Nash. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. He hits both from the strike. Oh, it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 2. Peyton looking around. Crawford outside. From past the arc. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Jordan. Scoreless thus far. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Crawford. 8 points for him. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. The Kings leading. Here's Mavs. Pass to Jordan. Here's Mavs. Against the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Here's Elijah. Rebounded by Mavs. Kings leading now by 4. And a wide open look for Fisher. No good from outside. To the inside. Sims. Got a piece of it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. One on Ginobili.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The free throw drops for Fisher. Fisher hits them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And here is Ginobili. Still yet to score. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 4. And stolen by Elijah. Sims inside. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Matt. He's got 6. Banks with the ball. Clock at 4. Jordan, that's for 2. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Kicks it out to Allen. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Kings leading now by 3. pass to Jordan. Takes it out to Banks. Sacramento moving it around. And they double up Jordan. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Ginobili outside. Here's Mavs. Out to the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Mavericks trailed by 6. Ginobili looking around. Pass to Artest. The tray. Rebound by the Kings. Here's the break. Deflects the pass. Here's Duncan. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Offensive rebound. Here's Fareed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Ginobili up top. Duncan grabs the rebound. Kings leading out by 6. Fareed, and it's put back in by Fareed. Fareed's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Allen. Back to Ginobili. 5 to shoot. Pass to Olajuwon. Pulls it from 20. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Silva. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball.
The Mavericks, 17.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has...
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Duncan. From deep, James. They get the rebound. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And Duncan drops them both. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And so Payton will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Crawford. Now Olajuwon. Out to Payton. 4 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Kings leading now by 10. Murray outside. To the paint. Here's
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. LeBron James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Mavericks trailed by 12. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Crawford outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Got a piece of it. James outside. Pass to Murray. Now Duncan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
The Kings have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The free throw drops for Duncan. Duncan hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Dallas no good that time either.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Fareed. And the dunk by Fareed.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Outside for our test. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Pass to Fareed. Over Crawford. That misses off the backboard. Mavericks trailed by 14. Payton outside. Now Crawford. Going inside. Olajuwon kicks it out to Crawford. Kept alive. Goes back up. Olajuwon no luck. Sacramento leading by 14. James. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside our test. Crawford left side. Shoots over James. Crawford missing again. And so Fareed will bring it up for the King. Anunoby, good.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Teams changing it up here. Mavericks trailed by 17. Now Ginobili. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Sims. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Pass to Jordan. Over Allen. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Allen outside. Here's Silver. Right wing. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Off with the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mavericks trailed by 17. The drive by Allen. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Fisher outside. And here is Jordan. Rebound by Ray Allen.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
To the right side. The shot's good from Banks.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Making a change here.
Substituting on the court.
Mavericks trailed by 18. Allen outside. Dallas no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Allen. 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Ray Allen is on the wing to end the run. That shot, no good. Sacramento leading by 22. Pass to Mast. Fisher with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. .112 left to play here in the second quarter. Allen right side. Here's Sims for the three. Allen with another miss.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Pass to Fisher. No good on the three. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Ginobili. A three ball. Rebounded by Mans. Kings leading out by 22. Here's Strickland. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Fisher. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Payton with it. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Pass to Artest. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Fareed. And finished off by Fareed. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Now, here's Payton. Crawford outside. Back to Payton. Crawford left side. Sims. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Poked away. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Fareed. The shot, no good. This Maverick squad struggling. Artest with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Now Murray. High, arcing shot.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Payton outside. Crawford outside. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Sacramento. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Duncan. 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Outside for Murray. Pass to Fareed. And here's Duncan. Anunoby outside. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's James. Good D by Peyton. Pass to Sims. Artest on the way. And Fareed comes to help. Here's Crawford. And stolen by Anunoby. James. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Fareed up top. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Good. 12 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Crawford. He's got 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The putback. It's hauled in by the Kings. And here's Fisher outside. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Crawford outside. Peyton from outside. Rebounded by MAvs. On the wing, Fisher. Sacramento again missing.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Back to Crawford. Jordan with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We can feel over here.
GA, such a good, impressive play in the paint. And the Mavericks call time here. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Back to Ginobili. Pass to Silva. Lock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here is Jordan. Ginobili with the steal. And stolen by Fisher. And now the Kings fast break. And a wide open look for Jordan. Nailed from three-point land. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Ginobili. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. From outside the arc. Here's Sims. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
It
love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Crawford. Fades. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Ginobili.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Jordan's shot is off.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Sims in the corner. Back to Crawford. And he converts the layup. Crawford's got 8 here in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Fisher outside. Pass to Mask. And that one, good. Mask got 12.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Crawford. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Derek Fisher.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Strickland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Sacramento, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Crawford outside. Over Banks. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 12 points here in the second half.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Pass to Strickland. From the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Strickland's got 4 points this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Murray with it. Pass to Strickland. A beautiful reverse layup. Strickland's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Sacramento. Now here's Ginobili. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Strickland. Six on the shot clock. But 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Ginobili left side. Pass to Silva. Hits the target from 18 feet. And it's the Kings with the ball. Now Murray. Here's Clement. Drills the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Murray, here we go.
And once the acceleration from Murray hits you, he's gone.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Picked by Olajuwon. Allen for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Allen picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here is Ginobili. And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Dallas making a switch here. Ginobili outside. Just 5 to shoot. And then Allen slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Incredible athleticism from Murray. A combo guard with some serious elevation.
Ginobili outside. Over in the corner, Allen. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound. And stolen by Murray. Outside Banks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Faried. Sacramento moving it around. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here are the Mavericks now. Ginobili outside. There's the drive. The putback. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And just making it hard to stay on it. The dribble moves gets Murray the space he needs to operate.
Ginobili on the wing. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Strickland. Over Allen. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide-open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Ginobili can't hit.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Kings leading now by 23. To the left side wing. Back to Fisher. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Buries the long-range jumper. Crawford's got 15 points in just the second half.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Pass to Fisher. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Far right. Right side Robinson. 5 on the clock. On deep, Fisher. Rebound by Ron Artest.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
There's Crawford with the 3. Sacramento leading by 23. Driving inside. The shot's good. And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Mavericks making a change here. Payton with it. Ginobili outside. Back to Payton. It's deflected. And stolen by Anunoby. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And there's the drive. It's taken away by Payton.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Back to Fisher. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fisher's got 6 points in the quarter.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Pass to Silva. Dallas moving the ball around. Fisher inside. Anunoby outside. Olajuwon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Payton from outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. On deep, Fisher. And Silva pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Sacramento.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kenneth Faried.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
Here's Ginobili, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Works that one inside nicely.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adler LaForge reporting from the sideline. Take a look at the Kings. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Crawford outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Crawford's shot is good. Take a look at the Kings. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
Here's James, following the score by Jamal Crawford. Here's Jordan. Sims with the rebound.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Here's James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, this is just going to be a mismatch every time. LeBron just too fast, too powerful, and too big.
Outside, Payton. To the paint. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Clement. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Crawford outside. They set the screen. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And now Sacramento on the break. James with it. Picked up by Artest. And that one's good from Fisher.
And this is who James is. A guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Now here's Crawford. At the top of the key, Sims. Pulls up. High post. That one's in. His first shot this game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And so James will bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 4. Stolen by Artest. And even 3-on-3 break. He gets that one. Crawford's got his second bucket tonight.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And it's Fisher missing. To the inside. The jump hook. A shot by Sims. No good. And here now the Kings. On the wing, Fisher. Pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. A 3 ball. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now, here's Payton. Nothing on the board. That's to Sims. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 5. Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Artest.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Duncan inside. Sims with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 5. Payton up top. And stolen by Fisher. Hefty move. And it's James missing. Here's Dallas. There's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Beyond the leaning, you
weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Sacramento leading by 5. Outside Jordan. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Payton. Crawford outside. Sims in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
With the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Timeout. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Here we go, fans.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 3. Ginobili looking around. To the middle. Swiped away. Inside. Clement. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Stolen away. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Here's Sims. It's Allen on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. Allen, that's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Jordan with the ball. Takes it inside. Elijah Wan with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Dallas moving the ball around. Allen, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jordan with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Fisher outside. Jordan outside. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And the baseline jumper, no good. Mavericks trailed by 4. Allen for the 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Fisher outside. Puts up a deep 3. Sims with the rebound. And stolen by Fisher. Right side Banks. There's the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Allen for three. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Down low, and Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
To the middle. It's stolen by Duncan. Fareed down low. Outside, James. Pass to Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's the break. LeBron, no good. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Ginobili to end the run, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well. Putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Anunoby. And here is Fareed. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Anunoby, no good. The Mavericks trail. And here is Payton. Scoreless thus far. Here's Artest. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Murray. To the paint. Duncan left side. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's James. Stolen by Artest. It's Crawford on the wing. Pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural.
Oh, a big move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Crawford outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Crawford's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Outside Artest. Pass to Crawford. And stolen by Anunoby. And here's Duncan. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Back to Duncan. Outside for Murray. 4 on the clock. Red ball movement here by the Kings.
Tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. It's a combination of elite speed and power.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal steal.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Duncan. over our test. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Payton. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. LeBron outside. Outside for Murray. Fareed, right side. James, right side. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blueprint.
Here's Crawford. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's got 9. And stolen by James. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Crawford, no one around him. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Crawford's got 11 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The Kings trailed by 3. Here's Matt. Hasn't made one yet. On deep, Fisher falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And shot on the way.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
And they double up Fisher. Pass to Jordan. And the Kings another 3.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Rebounded by MAvs. Sacramento leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Back to Fisher. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Crawford outside. Shot to stop the run. Sacramento grabs the miss. Jordan wide open. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Mavericks trailed by 8. Crawford outside. Pass to Sims. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Crawford outside. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Crawford, no luck. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Back to Fisher. And another three for Sacramento.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Crawford outside. It's tipped. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Gary Payton. First trip to the line for him here. No good on that.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Inside. Picked his pocket. Fast break. Here we go. Steps back and fires. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 11.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Ginobili. That one's in, his first shot this game. And Sacramento has possession. Fisher looking it over. Pass to Jordan. Jordan is double. Here's Mavs. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Allen, that's good.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
Fisher outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the inside. Here's Clement. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Ginobili with the ball. Out defended by Fisher. Ginobili outside. Here's Sims. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Sims has got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success.
Whoa!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And so Payton will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 11. Crawford outside. Down low. Outside Jordan. At the elbow, it's Fisher. Pass to Banks. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Crawford left side. To the middle. Here's Sims. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance, though.
A shot by Sims, no good. Sacramento leading by 9. Outside, Fisher. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And they'll keep possession. Banks, no good.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And it's Fisher missing.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Mavs. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Crawford. Hard test on the way. Crawford outside. To the paint. Here's Payton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. It's stolen. Pass to Fisher. Now here's Banks. This one for 3. And Derek Fisher with the 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Crawford. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Deep 2 from Crawford. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Pass to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Sacramento.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition play.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Crawford. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Murray. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got his first points of the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Payton with it. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Kings leading now by 7. That misses off the backboard.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Olajuwon on the wing. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Anunoby outside. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Back to Ginobili. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with the shot.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
And here's Duncan. Shoots a fader. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Ginobili outside. Driving the lane. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. A three from Olajuwon. Great D that time from Duncan. James in the post. On the wing, James. On the wing, Duncan. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to LeBron. Baseline J on the way.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Crawford with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Crawford. He's got 13. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. Mavericks trailed by 7. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Anunoby has the open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Over to the wing. Dallas moving it around. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And he's good on the 2nd.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Ginobili outside. Pass to Olajuwon. They set the pick. Fires from deep. And no good that time. Sacramento leading by 9. Now Anunoby. Crawford with the steal. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Strickland over Crawford. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Sacramento. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Now Murray. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. So it's the Mavericks now. 9-point game. Now here's Ginobili. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
A putback. Banks. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pocket 6. Ginobili with the 3. He can't get that one. Kings leading out by 9. Pass to Banks. Here's Strickland. Lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And Ginobili. Here we go. And stolen by Banks. Here's Strickland. And Silva pulls it down.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Puts one up from 19. And the shot falls short this time. Mavericks trailed by 11. Allen's shot is off. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
To the paint. Here's Silva. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Kenneth Faried. That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Here's Strickland. Over Allen. And it's Strickland missing. Payton drives in. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Silva. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shots good by Strickland.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Allen. And stolen by Murray. Goes up. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, you don't want to give Murray too many of those opportunities. He is is lethal in transition.
Now Allen. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Pass to Strickland. There's the screen. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 15. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Off target from outside. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Jordan. Duncan left side. Goes up again. Back to Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
Now here's Olajuwon. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fisher with the ball. Here's Duncan. Olajuwon grabs the miss.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And now in transition is Fisher. Here we go.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
At the elbow, it's Allen. Ginobili with the ball. Now defended by Fisher. 6 on the shot clock. Allen for the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Stolen by Artest. Pass to Ginobili. Back to Olajuwon. Duncan with the block. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Mavericks making a switch here.
Number 1, Gary Payton.
Sacramento leading by 19 points. And here is LeBron. Fisher outside. Kings moving the ball around. Now Duncan. Pass to LeBron. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Mavericks trailed by 19. Now here's Crawford. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Kings on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crawford, no luck. LeBron outside. Here's Jordan. Sims with the rebound. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Crawford. Fades away. No good off the front iron.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Duncan. It's deflected over Crawford. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Mavericks trailed by 19. Pass to Silva. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Sacramento now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Sacramento.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swag.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Derek Fisher.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Fisher with the ball. And Crawford picks him up defensively. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
On offense, here are the Kings. They're on an 18-6 run. And stolen by Payton. There's Crawford with the 3. Good. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substituting on the court.
A drive by Jordan. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right